Old School, New School is a completely unique learning experience within Australia, and we focus on type. But it is all about back to the basics learning. It's hands-on learning, embodied learning, and making is thinking. So you spend a lot of time making, drawing letter forms and understanding why they look the way they do. And you also spend a lot of time sharing your learning experience with other learners to critique. We bring in guest lecturers from all over the world to also help you critique your work. Critiquing is really important because that's how you really refine your skills and knowledge about letter forms, and it's building a really acute visual sensitivity. Typography is essentially writing. It's writing with prefabricated letters. And when you do our program, it's very hands-on, and you learn all about typography and type design by getting a feel for the roots of type, because essentially every type system and writing system is just a revision of the writing system that existed prior to that.
Hey, I'm Bruno Herfst. I'm a book designer and I work a lot with type. I always thought that I was a good typesetter when I was a student, and only after years of practice I found out that I was actually not as good at all. And that made me realize training of the eye is very important, and that does take time, but can be learned. In this course we're going to use Glyphs, which is a soft editing program that is very easy to use, which makes it a lot of fun and has a lot of features that you can work with quickly, unlike a lot of other programs that are much harder to use. This one you can just settle in, you can work straight away, you get results straight away, you can export straight away, and it's a really nice way of working. So with Glyphs we can also do interpolation, which means that we can make whole type families based on a few masters, which is a very exciting thing to do. And it also just creates great visuals. Just moving through these parameters is just really, the type will really come to life.
What's really important to understand about this course and learning about type design is it's a really contemporary way to solve design problems. So this isn't just a nostalgic course. This is learning about type as brand DNA. We also have a really comprehensive library with some very rare books and specimens, including some very rare Herb-Lubalin specimens. The golden age of lettering was really the 1950s, and a lot of those principles have faded with our current education system, because the education system in the 50s was really the master and the apprentice, with the advent of the computer, bringing the computer in the 80s and 90s, including me, we started learning about type on the computer, and we all tended to think that type was just grabbing a font off the computer, which is what we call fast typography. But slow typography is all about actually like slow food. It's actually understanding why that letter form looks the way it does via its history, via the social context that it came into being. And as digital natives, we don't actually really get to understand that. And this course is really about learning the how and why of specific typefaces and why they look the way they do.